What's going on, YouTube? This your boy, Mr. CAD, Mr. Team Breaker, coming from WCC, Wrestling Commentary Central, here to talk about No Way Out pay-per-view, WWE. Okay, so
CAD. So your whole name is really like Caddy and shit like that.
If you don't get your drunk ass off my damn line, hello. Okay, so we start out with WWE's No Way opener. Y'all don't want to hear that. Okay, so let's go to the World Heavyweight Championship, which was the first match, Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. This was basically a predictor. It was no surprise that Sheamus was going to win, but Dolph Ziggler, of course, put on a awesome ass show. He put on an awesome show. Both of them did.
Always.
So what?
He always puts on a good show.
He does. He always put an awesome show on. So I don't have no problem with Dolph Ziggler. He did some awesome ass moves, especially that one face plant from the top rope.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
WWE get the same people pushes all the time. They always play the niggas that need to get pushes, bro.
But you know what, Dolph Ziggler, even though he didn't win tonight, I just have a feeling that Money in the Bank, he is going to win that Money in the Bank. Everybody keep talking about, like...
They gonna let him keep the belt for a month, bro.
Nah, I'm saying, Sheamus is going to keep the belt probably until SummerSlam, but Dolph Ziggler, if he wins that Money in the Bank, he is going to be he is going to be a big threat to Sheamus or to CM Punk. That's if he wins. But I just know because they've been giving him a push for God knows how long. So I know he's going to probably win that Money in the Bank. If he doesn't, then Wayne Barrett's supposed to be coming back. So if it's not Dolph Ziggler, it's probably going to be Wayne Barrett.
Okay.
Wayne Barrett gonna win the SmackDown one.
But you know what though? But wait,
Obviously he will.
But since they got the everybody competing as one, they could possibly have it. They could possibly pull a what Edge did to Kofi. Say if they had a SmackDown one first and Ziggler loses, he could just take out somebody from Raw and be in that Money in the Bank.
I don't think it's. I don't really think it's really that important to do that shit. I mean, because if you look at it, the roster is pretty thin right now. I mean, you got to look at Orton is gone. R-Truth probably is not going to participate in the Money in the Bank because of the ankle injury. And if you look at it, ankle injuries don't take at least about 2 months to heal. It at least takes about close to 4 months tops.
But then it won't make no sense for them to have a split Money in the Bank. They should just have just one big Money in the Bank.
That's true too. That is true.
They should hold the Money in the Bank. SummerSlam.
That's true, but they're not going to have that at SummerSlam. I mean, they could. That would be a good idea to have it at SummerSlam, but I don't see that happening. So, did anybody else have any comments, concerns for the Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler match?
Yeah, I just got one more. Is they gonna have a Money in the Bank? Is it gonna be at a pay-per-view or they gonna have a different pay-per-view?
For the Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
No, the Money in the Bank is next month.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be next month. Okay, so let's go to the next match. Next match was the tuxedo match. Santino versus.
My God.
Santino versus Ricardo. I think what's that word I'm looking for? Hated it.
Oh my God.
I couldn't stand that match. That match was pretty much comedy hour. Of course Santino won, but that was really pointless. I mean, we're talking about a no way out pay-per-view. We are expecting good matches, not a match that probably will belong at WrestleMania or some shit.
True.
Feel me? So
that was just go get a coffee, break.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had to go and get me some ribs because since it was Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers that's out there, by the way. So I didn't give a fuck about that match. Did anybody else give a fuck about that match?
I had to take a shit break.
Wait. What is a tuxedo match, by the way?
Well, basically, pretty much a tuxedo match is like a lingerie matches with the divas. I think to me,
Oh my god,
was a gay ass match.
Gay.
It was a gay ass match. Ricardo had draws on of Alberto on his ass, so I just feel that was just real homosexual kind of shit. And by the way, I wasn't being disrespectful to all of the.
I said the same thing. I said,
you know what I'm saying? It was really gay. Next match. Okay, so what's the next match? Intercontinental Championship. This is another match I didn't give a fuck about, even though Christian won this match. Or did he win? Because I wasn't paying attention. Yes, he did win that match.
He did.
This is another match I didn't really give a fuck about, even though I feel Cody Rhodes should be the IC champion and not Christian. The reason why, because Christian cannot just, he can work a match, but then as far as get a crowd reaction, negative. Did anybody else have any comments to say about the Christian match?
Well, I got some comments about that.
One at a time. Go ahead.
I got no problem with Christian holding in the Continental title. I'm cool with that.
I didn't hear you. Can you say that again?
I think Christian being Intercontinental champion. I got no problem with that. He put on a good match.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. You know, I feel bad. I feel bad for Christian.
You say you feel bad for who?
I feel bad for Christian because, you know, he should be where, I hate to say it, Dolph Ziggler should be. He should be running for the world title, going up against Sheamus. I know he already had his chances with Orton, but this is a whole new year for Christian. But, you know, they keep putting him in the same position and as Intercontinental, the filler for the belt. With, like you said, you know, Cody Rhodes should be the Intercontinental champion. He was a hell of a good Intercontinental champion, and
well, see, the thing is, Christian. I totally disagree. I totally agree with you on that one. It's just for some reason Christian, it like, I don't know. He's not whack, but it's like when you look at Christian and Edge, you can already tell who is the better wrestler, and it's like with the Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. You already know Shawn Michaels has problems, but then when you look at this other coon over here with the K, by the way, you like see like, I don't think he's gonna really go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Do you see it? Now, here's a question for anybody out here. I mean, I hate to throw it off. Do you think Christian is gonna go back to TNA?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Honestly, to be really honest with you, that will be one of his better moves because the direction the WWE is going in is not a good one. Right now, the WWE, in my eyes, is at a standstill because they got all of these. They facing with the Randy Orton bullshit. They don't know where it's going with that. They don't know what the fuck to do with John Cena. They don't know what the fuck to do with the Big Show. They don't know what the hell to do with some of these talents in the WWE. So I would like say that that's a good question, but don't know how to answer that one.
But no.
Wait, but I'm gonna say this about Christian, okay? What they pretty much using Christian is an elevator to help elevate some of these guys to the next level. That's why he's Intercontinental champion.
You know, I agree with you on that one as well. But then, see, that goes back to what happened with Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston. Randy Orton was supposed to elevate Kofi to the next level. Instead, they killed him.
That because Randy Orton, when Randy Orton, everybody know this by now, when Randy Orton cusses on TV, there's something bad that's going to happen to a superstar.
That's true as well.
You said nothing bad is going to happen to a superstar?
Right, well, you see they stopped the push like altogether.
So you said that Randy Orton single-handedly killed Kofi Kingston and getting a push?
Yes. Yes.
Was it because he was black or because he, or what? This is when I say this. Because the WWE, when it comes to like black wrestlers, it's kind of controversial. So that's why I'm asking them this. I'm like, did Kofi Kingston push get killed because he was black or because he was?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. All right, it was kind of a little bit of both, because you know they don't want to see nobody that's a cruiserweight be bigger than somebody like a Randy Orton that's, that has big muscles, the baby oil, and stuff like that. But then also Kofi also kind of he botched like probably one move, and Randy Orton got pissed.
That's true too, and for the callers that just came in, I'm just gonna recap for you. Okay, the people that won, or the wrestlers that won, Sheamus, Santino, and that gay ass fucking tuxedo match. The Intercontinental Champion, Christian still retained, and we're gonna go on to the next. But continue, Raw.
Yeah, that's pretty much just it. That is, I don't know what they got against African American wrestlers. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know what they're. Even though Mark Henry had the world title, but you never really seen a black champion as WWE champion.
I would say something about Mark Henry, aka Precious with no neck, but I'm gonna leave that alone. No, I'm dead serious. I'm not being. I'm so serious. I am not trying to be funny. It's just when it comes to like Precious 2.0, aka Mark Henry, not on duty. Next match. Okay, so let's go to the fatal. Shut up, y'all. All right, so we go to the. This was one of the most funniest matches because of what they was wearing. Okay, the fatal 4-way number 1 contender match. Primo and Epical versus Justin Gabriel, Tyson Kidd, Darren Young, and Titus O'Neil and the Usos. This was funny. It wasn't the match because the match was cracking a little bit, but this is why I want to talk about Darren O'Neil, aka the John Cena brother, and Tyson O'Neil, whatever. All I'm trying to figure out is why in the fuck you are this black motherfucker and you got these little pink ass fucking tights on. Hello. Well, really? I mean, really? How in the fuck you gonna be as black as you is? You gonna have some pink ass tights on? Not on duty.
It was Cameron.
I'm sorry though, but it was one motherfucker that came in there looking like a watermelon, like Kofi Kingston, with his draws. The draws was like, what the fuck? Yeah, seriously, are you trying to promote Annihilators or some shit? I'm just trying to figure that out. That's all.
Yo, somebody big time on the ring attire for real. Big time.
The attire was atrocious, and then we're gonna talk about more attires, and somebody else. But anyway, let's get to this match. Anywho, this was the upset. Darren Young and Tyson O'Neil won that match. That to me was an upset.
Yes, I got a point.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, to me it was an upset because anybody that comes out there with some loud ass pink ass draws, sorry, that's an upset.
You just judging them off of their attire.
What you mean? I'm not judging off their attire. I mean, you could.
They've been kicking ass on SmackDown the last couple of weeks.
And obviously they were showing their ass with them pink ass tights, not on duty.
Why are you paying so much attention to their attire like that? Like, why does it matter to you so much?
What you mean? Dude, come on now. I'm watching it HD. I do not need to.
If you watch, hold on.
Let me speak. Go ahead.
So why are you complaining now? Because they were.
But no,
it is what it is.
But nobody was complaining. I was letting you know that first of all, I was watching the HD. No. Excuse me. No, excuse me. What I was trying to tell you was, I didn't have. If you were listening, I didn't have a problem with the match, even though I went and took a piss. That good shit. Went to go take a piss. came back. These pink ass draw motherfuckers won. Okay, cool. That's what's up. But what I'm saying is, when I'm watching in HD television, I don't need you to come out there with your pink ass fucking draws as black as you is. No, I don't do.
But they always dress like that, bro. They like the
No. Not all motherfuckers come out there with a pink ass fucking drawers on. You must be wearing a fucking thong. You might as well have a lingerie match. Hello?
I mean, if you have been watching their matches, they always wear bright colors like that. This is not their first time.
No. Not that hot ass pink. Now, I have to disagree with you on that one.
It is what it is, bro. They got no choice. It's their job.
Look, Wes. If you support hot ass pink ass draws for black ass dudes like that, so be it. Let's go to the next match.
Right now, leave him alone.
Pink draws too.
Yeah, you would wear some pink ass draws so fat ass. You probably would.
Right on my buddy, your big ass would be out there too.
No, dude.
Nigga, you gotta wear pink for the rest of the year. Your ass gonna wear pink the rest of the year.
No, not on duty.
They say.
Okay, let's go to. Let's go to the next match.
I'll be mad as hell if I have to go out to the ring and wear some pink ass.
So, did anybody have any comments about that match before we go on?
Big upset. It was an upset.
You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that little folks, black folks turned on him. He pretty cool too. He should be the new GM of Raw.
You stupid. Anyway, anybody else?
Wait. What you just announced, Chris?
No, Darren Young and Tyson O'Neil, they won that match, so they're the number one contenders for that whack ass.
They call them prime time players. Call it right.
I called them the pink tights players. That's what I called them.
Prime time players.
No, I called them.
Okay, but what's the next one you were talking about after them? I already know that.
We're about to go on to the next match. The next match was the Divas Championship match. Hated it. Next match.
Next subject,
okay.
Please. Next subject.
No, but actually, the Divas Championship was good, even though that was a shit. Even though that was a shit break, but still, Layla, she retained the championship. Yeah, she retained. Okay, let's go to the next match. Next match. Okay. AJ was hilarious because it's like, you know how you be like dating this one chick or whatever, and then she like being this player or whatever, she go like to one nigga to the next to the next to the next. That's what she was doing with
Hosky.
Yeah, that's what she was doing. She was being the host. She was going from that. And by the way, to all the fathers out there, if y'all out there trying to get another kid, you know this bitch is crazy. Wrap it up. That's all I gotta say. Anywho.
That would have been good to know a long time ago, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the AJ storyline. So anyway, she was going from CM Punk, talk about I hope your match was good and blah blah blah. Then she goes to Daniel Bryan saying, I just I got feelings for you and all that good shit, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. But then when she goes to Kane, but she goes to Kane. And Kane is like, they killing your damn dude. They killing your damn. Wow.
They took the monster away from him, man. He went back soft.
Again, nigga, dude, a monster don't have a heart. Why in the fuck you French kissing this bitch? Even though she is fine the bitch. You was a monster. You ain't supposed to be kissing no bitches.
He would never know. Beauty and the Beast. You know how it goes. Maybe.
Well, yeah, even beasts are horny too. So I get that up to him. There you go. But anyway,
you gotta get it by any means necessary, though.
Any means necessary by you trying to. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Anyway. Yeah.
You gotta feel like the Red Cross. By any means necessary.
Man, he was just trying to hit that. That's all he was trying to do and work away the WWE champion. But we're gonna get to that too. Okay, so the next match was Hideko versus Sin Cara. Bot City.
Jobber match.
No, it wasn't a jobber match. It was more so a boring ass match. Sin Cara, I feel, needs to go back to Mexico because he's just not doing it in WWE. If they feel that he can't wrestle in the U.S., then he needs to go back to Florida and learn some moves instead of just pushing him, and trying to be the next Rey Mysterio. That's not going to happen. But all I know is this match was not entertaining whatsoever. Next match. Well, and by the way, Sin Cara won that match. Now let's go to
Sin Cara to me should have been played by Hunico. Hunico was a better Sin Cara than he was.
And by him being bigger, I agree with you on that one too. Did anybody have any comments, questions about that match?
Well,
I just feel like they need to just go ahead, like you said, send them back to Florida or let them go back to Mexico and wrestle, and then push them a little bit more down there, and then just fix them up. WWE try to force feed us, this, watered down Rey Mysterio and why he's gone, but I just like how WWE is doing, the Hispanic and that entire race,
Yeah. I'm kind of lost for words because I don't know what the fuck to say. It's just like, well, yeah, okay, that might do it, but yeah. Anybody else?
Well,
shut up,
man. If Jericho was back, I would have him, at least go up against the power. This is probably a good match for one, because Jericho could put on good matches with anybody, and could probably put on a great match with the car too. This ain't they were really ready to feel.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the next match. The WWE Championship, CM Punk, Kane, and Daniel Bryan. Probably one of the best matches of the night, I would probably say. Was there anything special about this match? No. It was, like I said, all around, it was a good triple threat, but it wasn't really. It didn't have that spice like it did the last time, with Daniel Bryan. It should have been Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. Kane was just like interference, basically. I didn't understand this.
Oh yeah, Chris. Let me say it.
What?
Okay, let me say it. I do like both Punk, Bryan, anything, but I don't know where WWE is going with this whole AJ ankle thing.
Well, see, the thing was, after tonight, because AJ actually tried to interfere in that match, but CM Punk pushed Kane into AJ when she was on the apron. He pushed her inadvertently and knocked her off, or whatever. And I think it was like pretty much lame. She should have came out there in the midway in the match, and then I bet you it would have probably been a different outcome. But I don't know why would she come in the later in the match, and then she came out and she interfered. I didn't get that shit. But CM Punk retained the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I would expect. Well, I would say AJ to turn heel at this point. A way Jersey calls Punk the WWE title, and also, be with Kane, also turn heel in the process, or get back with Bryan, which I would say, a heel turn in this point in this matchup. But
okay, anybody else?
Oh yeah, I want to say this though. They what I thought they should have did was they actually, even though Ziggler was in that match, they should have not had Ziggler in a world title match. They should have had something else with Ziggler. They should have put Kane in that match and just had it Punk and Bryan.
I agree too. But I think they're gonna have something bigger for Dolph Ziggler. I think this was just Dolph Ziggler pretty much for this match. He was pushed in this match because he had to cover for Alberto, because Alberto was injured, so they had to push him in a match. I mean, they're not gonna put in, Jack Swagger. What the fuck? I mean, would you? Shit, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even consider Swagger as a former world champion. Not to me. I mean,
yeah. But anybody else have any comments?
I do.
Oh.
I do. I do.
Go ahead.
I think it was a great pay-per-view, from up and down, beginning to end. And what really got me was they booked all the face characters to win. I really wanted Dolph Ziggler to win it.
With the exception of primetime players.
You said what?
Yeah.
Primetime players won. Not all faces.
No,
Well, yeah. But I just kind of figured, I don't really pay attention to SmackDown like that. I mean, because when I get off work, the show go off anyway, so I don't really know too much about them. I read about them. I even saw them tonight, especially with them pink-ass shorts. But still, I mean, they might be a threat. Oh, this is why I forgot about that. Yeah. What's his name? Washington or what's his name?
Oh, yeah, Abraham Washington.
Yeah, Abraham Washington. That is one shady-ass nigga. This motherfucker, he was with what? He was with what was that Mexican dudes?
Colon.
Yeah. Colon cleanser. Yeah. Motherfuckers was with them. So when these motherfuckers won this match, Darren Young and Tyson O'Neil, this motherfucker switched sides. He went over here and said, "Black Power, let me join with you motherfuckers."
That's right. Stereotype. A guy.
Well, I guess that.
I know, stereotyping like a motherfucker, dude. Talk about, you're not part of my culture, so I'm gonna go over here.
Millions of dollars. Like Big Show should join up with them, man. Say, hey, I'm about the money.
Right. And okay, so if they lose, what you gonna do? You gonna go with Kofi Kingston and R2 then?
No, who knows what R2 gonna do, man? He hurt.
True. That's true too.
The Usos. What about the Usos? What about the Usos?
The Usos is a question mark. I don't know what the fuck they doing with them.
The Usos, man. They just there.
Oh my God! WWE needs to push the Usos right now.
They're not gonna push them anytime soon. Trust me.
They'll push the Usos when they push 2 million.
Exactly, and that's not gonna ever happen. Basically, in so many words. So, did anybody else have any comments about this match before we go on to the main event?
Nope. Usos should have won.
Yeah, they should have, but you already know because of the WWE reasons, they're not gonna push them anytime soon. So,
man, why was Sheamus and Dolph the opening match? Why there shouldn't have been like the second to last, or even put Cena in mid of the show?
Well, see, the thing is, they tried to make it seem like this is gonna be appealing main event. And we already know that's not going to happen. I mean, even if you do decide to put a kicking ass, match first, which was the Dolph Ziggler, because Dolph Ziggler could put on the match in the Sheamus. But this was like an epic fail pay-per-view. It really was.
Over the Limit was an epic fail. I mean, this was a little bit better.
What'd you say?
Yeah, Over the Limit was an epic fail, man.
Exactly.
You said Over the Limit was an epic fail?
Yeah. Come on, your main event was Laurinaitis versus Cena. Nobody wanted to see that.
Man.
Yeah, I know I didn't. Shit, I didn't want to see that damn match either.
What I'm saying about is that, Johnny Ace's fault, which is had me in the name of Brian Swerve.
Hold on. Before we go into Johnny H, let's talk about Triple H and Brock Lesnar. This was predictable out the gate. We already knew that they was gonna fight at SummerSlam, so it wasn't really a big deal. And that's why I hate the fucking internet. Oh my fucking God! Like, okay, I already knew that like 2 months ago that you guys was gonna fight at SummerSlam. So okay,
but it was saying why waste that minute? Why waste that?
One at a time.
Hell, you knew that when he was coming back that he was gonna fight Triple H. It was a given. No, they were saying why waste, a time filler like that? They could have been up for another match in there. Why he had to put that in the pay-per-view? He gonna save that for tomorrow.
from what I was hearing.
Right, because like I said, the whole promo was just like pointless. Like, why would you do it at a pay-per-view event and you can easily come on Raw and just tell your life story right there and there, talking about, you know, Triple H was trying to sound serious, talking about, Sheamus, I want to fight you badly. Like, I'm about to get ready to fuck you badly or some shit. I'm like, really?
Right. I'm like, he could waste the first 16 to 20 minutes of Raw for that, you know? As usual.
Right. I don't, like I said, I just don't understand WWE. WWE just do some backwards ass shit. Like, no reason whatsoever. But, let's go to the main. Ryback. Yeah, that's right. Ryback versus the Dumber and Dumber or whatever.
Don't even talk about that match. Let's get that match.
Well, this is what I want to say about Ryback. Ryback is going to be a big-ass question mark because why? Because, first of all, they chant Goldberg instead of chanting Ryback, even though he does, resembles Goldberg. I just feel that his career really is not going to, really go anywhere because they also call him a safety hazard.
Right, because they already say that they don't want superstars to, a lot of them don't want to work with them. And then they had an idea so maybe you could fight 4 people at one time. And they were saying, no, let's continue with the 2 people. It's like, it's not impressive to beat 2 skinny people. Stop being some big people to legit people.
Man, that's like saying that nobody want, compete with Goldberg.
But, Brandon, this is what I want to ask you. If this is true, then why would you even hire the motherfucker in the first damn place? If this man was injured for, a year, and you knew he was a safety hazard, then why the hell would you even let him back in the WWE if that was the case?
Exactly.
Man, no, because, Vince saying that's the second guy. He wanted him to be like the next top guy because he likes to look. And I'm saying, hey, if we can push him and let him be our version of Goldberg, then, people will like him,
So you want, you might as well call him Goldberg Jr. then if that's the case.
Yeah. That's the only thing he's complaining about. It's like they're chanting Goldberg because he's getting the same, this is basically the Goldberg gimmick. That's why people chant Goldberg.
How about chanting Ryback? How about that? So I'm going to go up to Ryback. And I'm going to ask him, is your name Goldberg? No, my name's Ryback. Okay, so why they keep chanting Goldberg? This is a kid that's coming up to Ryback like this. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even know what his real name is. They just say, is your name Goldberg? And he'll have this dumbass look and go say, I'm hungry right now.
He said, feed me more jabronis, man. That's all. He's the corn-fed meathead.
Tragic.
Anyway, Ryback is not going to get nowhere in WWE, just like Goldberg did. He just ain't.
They ain't doing enough for me. But let's go to the final match, Big Show versus John Cena.
Okay.
Big Show pushed over. How y'all feel about that?
Big Show putting over John Cena? It pretty much, you know what, in so many words, just like Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, it killed Big Show in I don't know how many ways.
You know what? First of all, I gotta say.
But you know what?
Brother play cost me points, man.
I don't give a damn about your points right now, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little ribbon session right now, and it goes to Mr. Johnny H. You know that little colorful-ass shirt, that Baskin-Robbins shirt that Baskin-Robbins suit that he had on, that John Cena fucking get-up shirt that he had on, that shit was, oh my God! I'm like thinking am I getting a cake at Dairy Queen or some shit?
Man, you kind of hungry, aren't you?
No, I'm serious. I was looking at it. I was like, okay, I see the blue tie, and then I see this red ass shirt or this red ass suit, and I'm like, is he promoting ice cream or some shit? Because this motherfucker looking like a damn cake.
He's seen to come out with a bright green shirt, so kids like bright colors.
Okay, but I get that. Okay, he's promoting Kool-Aid. Now Johnny H is promoting Dairy Queen. feel me? So I'm just I'm just like, okay, should we call you Big Johnny, or should we call you Rainbow Sprinkles? I mean, which one?
How about neither? Because nobody gives a flying fuck.
But to go into this match, though, personally, I didn't care for the match because I've seen them over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
this match,
and we already knew who was going to win that match. Well, actually, I take that back. I thought Big Show was actually going to win.
I mean,
that's until I'm like, okay, yeah, that's right. I don't know. That could be either way. Because I thought that they was going to do like they did to Mark Henry, that he was going to be this unstoppable, force in the WWE.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, why give you the middle finger with John Cena twice when they know they give you the fire gimmick and come back a week later by some loophole, just like Ace is going to do tomorrow?
What do you mean loopholes? You don't think Johnny Ace is going to get fired?
Of course not. They're going to tell him he brought Les in the corner when he come back to fight Triple H.
So who do you think is going to be like the next GM, you think?
I mean, Laurinaitis. I mean, either Laurinaitis is going to keep his job by some way the board of directors or some crap, or maybe Vince will be there for ratings and say, he will be there for a while.
I'm sorry, but he didn't beef up the ratings when he was there last week.
Ratings went up when the man was there, though.
Oh, please. I mean, he thinks the ratings are going to boost up because he says, you're fired. I mean, really?
Yeah. Man, because people, it has gotten that bad, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, well, Brandon, that's what you get for not promoting new talent. I mean, honestly.
Same thing, man. It's kind of like they said the ratings are always bad when Cena's not in the main event. If Cena not at the beginning of the show, in the mid part of the show, or at the end, their ratings drop. If they put CM Punk at the end, the ratings drop. When they put Cena at the end, the ratings are up. So it's like they'll put Cena versus Michael Cole and some crazy barbecue match or whatever, and the ratings will still go well compared to putting CM Punk and Daniel Bryan at the end.
So the WWE basically is relying on Cena to boost up their ratings. That's pathetic. I'm sorry. That's like the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was like, you can't promote like new stars to get on John Cena's level. I mean, because we was talking about this like what a couple months ago about John Cena's supporting cast. Supporting cast suck.
I mean, well, you've seen the trend, man. Cena has been the main event and focus point for the past 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really rely on Cena all the time. I mean, like I always say, shit, everybody needs help sometimes, including Cena. I mean, and I really think that WWE needs to build some more good stars instead of Cena relying on him all the time.
The WWE really needs to just stop dropping the ball on these talents. They really do, because it's getting to the point now, like what B-Dub just said. It's getting to the point now. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Mean,
you relying on
we got one last opportunity with Money in the Bank next month. Like whoever wins these two, they're gonna be the ones they're gonna be riding with for the next few months.
Okay, so who you think is your predictions, since we're talking about Money in the Bank? Who do you think is going to be your two main predictions to win the Money in the Bank?
Wow, man, I got to see who's in it. But like you said earlier, I think Dolph is going to win it, the Money in the Bank on Raw or SmackDown. That's why it was too close. That's why he didn't win it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed like he on the verge of either having a face turn or being by a solo, I don't know.
Yeah, because you know what? Dolph Ziggler, and by the way, audience, Dolph Ziggler got a huge pop. A huge pop. So that's something.
Yeah, we be hearing some Let's Go Ziggler chants throughout the whole match of this Sheamus.
Man, what they could have done is kind of like have Swagger interfere and cause Dolph the match. That way, those two will fight each other, and then they culminate in Money in the Bank or something. Where you slowly turning him face or whatever, so you have like a fresh start on SmackDown or something.
Yeah, but but you guys understand this. Regardless of how Swagger is rigorous, Vicky is still gonna be there to smash him unless Ziggler drops Vicky and have Vicky matches Swagger more, because Ziggler is pretty much the one that can handle it on its own right now. He needs to drop Vicky in order to be up there to the main event status and win some world titles.
If Ziggler if he have an altercation with Swagger, it'll start tomorrow night probably. I would say, because I think what's going to end up happening is Swagger's going to get jealous of Dolph Ziggler. He's going to say that you taking my shine, blah 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 blah, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen between now and Money in the Bank, because them two are going to feud.
And let Vicky turn on Dolph or something, because that will have the fans room for him even more, and let her be with Swagger so he can, finally nudge up on the song what they've been trying to do for the past 2 years.
Right.
Then that will have Ziggler turn face in the process.
So audience.
I don't want to see, by the way, because he's very weak as a heel.
So by the way, audience, John Cena won that match tonight. What's probably going to end up happening is, like what B-Dub said, it's going to be a loophole. Johnny H is probably going to find his way to probably keeping his job.
Johnny H is going to be the Big Show manager from here on out. That's what's going to happen. Big Show going to have the right to do that. Going to be the contract.
Or Big Show.
Yeah, it's going to have something to do with that contract.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they throw Teddy Long, as GM. I don't see that happening, but
with that, it's like people power, man.
What you say?
I wouldn't mind dog, because nobody's not buying it. People power bullshit. Because if they're supposed to be people power, then why are all faces champions except the heel? Why is it?
That's what I was saying, man. Because for it to be people power, why you had all the good guys champions? It was like you shouldn't have just had a whole stable of bad guys win the championships. Because it's always better when a face is chasing the title. It's always better for ratings. That feel good moment when they finally overcome a heel or something.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I really believe this. This whole people thing, it's not cutting out. I mean, we would expect to see, some heel team champions right now. So far, no heel team champions right now, because pretty much all of the faces are champions right now. All of them. And it's pretty much disappointing, and it's really, it's not really cutting out. But I wouldn't be so surprised if Johnny H comes back. I know it's going to be BS trying to get him to come back on TV. But
so did anybody have any other comments about this WWE Championship match?
I don't know about the championship match, but what did y'all say about AJ, man? What y'all think that storyline's going to be?
It's not going to go anywhere. I can just tell you that right now. I don't mean to shoot down the storyline, but more so, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, this storyline is just bizarre. I mean, we don't know where WWE is going with this. It seems like they're just, I mean, they're going AJ, and it's just love triangle between Bryan, Punk, and Kane. And now, after the match, it seems like there's like more. It's like more intentions with AJ and Kane now, like more than just Punk and
If
Bryan.
they're trying to do the Kane, like Kane versus Tori, then they might as well throw out that storyline because that storyline was horrible.
No, the cocaine and Katie Vick was horrible.
And Katie Vick, who the fuck was Katie Vick?
Katie Vick was on the fly. That's what that was. I'll say this: that Katie Vick story, Triple H and Vince came up with that. And Vince has a sick ass mind. Let me tell y'all this. In that whole See No Evil movie, Vince went to Kane and said, "Hey, I want you to whip out your dick."
What?
Yeah, that's no lie. That's some serious shit.
So this is some shit they just came out from a movie?
No,
Exactly.
that had nothing to do with the movie,
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so Sean, let me ask you this then, because you've been awfully quiet. So what do you think about this little storyline with AJ and Kane? Do you think it's going to work?
No, it ain't going to work. What's going to happen? This is what's going to happen. Daniel Bryan is going to enter himself in the Money in the Bank, and CM Punk and Kane's going to feud it out. And basically what's going to happen, AJ's going to fall in love with Kane, and Kane's going to have a title reign. Even though it may not seem like it's going to work out, it will. It's going to happen like that. WWE's good for twisting shit like that.
So the twisted shit is this. AJ, well, CM Punk, knowing, because he's the pipe bomb king, which he hasn't been a pipe bomb king since last year, by the way.
Right.
He's probably going to say something to AJ she's not going to like, and then going to end up costing him the WWE Championship.
But remember, Punk said he likes crazy shit, so she's trying to see how crazy she can get until, you start getting feelings,
Yeah, but you gotta look at it this. This is WWE. I mean, WWE can wind up jumping the ball on the storyline.
Well, they continue to keep, like I said, they keep dropping the ball on the talent. Like we were talking about earlier, we was talking about Shelton Benjamin and John Morrison and
they got the ball. They didn't have a mouthpiece. That's the only thing for Shelton, man. He had no mouthpiece, and he didn't really get a solid reaction. Whether to really go with him, cheer him, or just really boo him. He always had that lukewarm reaction.
I mean, honestly, in my eyes, that's like bullshit. Because I know a lot of wrestlers that don't have mouthpieces but can do it in the ring and still get a crowd reaction. So you trying to sit up here and try to tell me, because they don't have a mouthpiece, you're not going to push them.
Right, man. All you needed was a solid, manager, really, but they don't believe in that no more.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so
remember, every time they want a top champion, but they always wanted the top champion to be marketable, fashion.
Can you say that one more time? You're in the background.
No, I said every time they want a top champion, they say they want them to be marketable toward, in some form of fashion, like in merchandise or sell tickets, just like John Cena and all the other guys that won the titles.
Yeah, that's true too. But thank you guys for coming on the show. So audience, tune in tomorrow night for Raw. We got a couple more shows until we go to 3 hour. But tune in tomorrow night. We'll be back, same time, same channel. Once again, this is your boy, Mr. Team Break It. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Tracy, for being quiet. Thank you, B-Dub. Thank you, Sean. And everybody else up in this bitch, and L, by the way. Have a good night, y'all. We out!
Peace.